Where is it? All right, so look, man. What's up? Tripping, dog. I ain't even worried about that, man. Hey, look, what's up, man? It's something for the concept, man. It's late night, and we gonna vibe and we gonna mastermind, man. I can learn from anybody. I'm trying to grow, trying to get back to where I was and beyond. Right? I ain't gonna do too much talking, man. So this is a video I just came across, man. A barber named JV Cuts. Yeah, JV Cuts, I believe, and he's a young shop owner. And I believe the title of this video is what is it? Life as a barber once you lock in. So, like I said, I can learn from anybody, and I want to see what I can learn from this video, man. I already have a few pre-written goals, strategies, and things that I'm doing right now, implementing now that I'm going to share with you all through the course of this video. You know, we just gonna vibe, watch some, pause it, talk, vibe, watch some, pause it, talk, vibe, watch some, pause it, and talk. That's what we're gonna do today. Uh, in this mastermind, because that's what it is. We're masterminding, and I hope some of you, man, this video comes across your feed, man, and you be a part of this community that I hope to build of like-minded barbers learning from one another. The knowledge I have, I'm be giving it to you, and the knowledge you have, man, I'm willing and open to hear, right? But man, let's get into this video right quick.
Yo, boys, we outside. Today we are in Chirac City, as you see. How you feeling, Jay? How you feeling?
Good. We about to kick it all day. We about to be in the city all day. You already know.
Look, the kids just landed in the city today. We've been going crazy back at home. We've been working on the new shop. I was like, you know what? Let me take a step back. Go out here to Chicago with my boys. Got two of my cousins out here. If y'all haven't watched the vlog with my other cousins, go watch that one. Tell them what we're about to be on.
Today we're probably gonna kick it all day. Other cousin Brian's house, and then tomorrow come back over here, eat, kick it all day in the city again.
So look, the main reason I came is because I've been taking a trip every month. August I went to Cancun. September I went to Seattle. October I went back to Seattle. This month I'm in Chicago. So we're low-key lit. The reason I'm doing this is because you cannot trap yourself inside of your own city. The mental clarity when I'm not in San Diego is crazy. You know, over here, I think different. I got more time to actually work on my online business rather than be working in the business out over there at home. All I'm gonna do over here is just work on my online community for my barbers, hop on these calls, take care of my students, upload new modules, record a lot of stuff out here. We live the city, we live life at the same time we working. We make.
Hey man, I'm gonna go ahead and stop right here. The main thing I can tell about this barber, number one, is that he's young. But the main thing I can tell about him is that, man, he really loves barbering, right? He really loves the industry. He loves what he does. Man, I can just tell he has that youthfulness to him. He outside in the cold and shot rat, as he said, you know, walking around with his cousins. And I'm sure they're on their way to the shop, but man, it's just the love, and that's one thing that I lost, you know, at one point in time, right? And now my thing is, what I tell barbers is that, man, you gotta love this thing. Because if you don't love it, it's gonna show through your pores. Your clients gonna see it. Your bank account gonna see it. Everything is gonna start to dwindle, start to fall. But man, before we just take on any venture in barbering or try to achieve anything, man, we gotta make sure we love this thing. That's the power source. Well, God, the Lord, is the power source, but love, man, that's a powerful thing, man. We gotta have that if we want to pursue this game in the long term. But man, bro got it.
Get money at anywhere we is. Anyways, boys, make sure to hit that subscribe button, leave a like, turn on your post notifications. I'm telling you, we are on that journey to the 1 million 7 figures. We're going crazy. It's December right now. I usually come January, but this time I wanted to come before Christmas. What can I say, man? Thank God for another day. We're living it. Anything that you put your mind to is literally gonna happen. I came over here with a goal to clear my mind and come back and run it the fuck up. So think about it like a little mind break, but at the same time, we don't ever take breaks. You know, we're still gonna be working on the business, but it's different when you got blood out here. Look at him. Okay.
Hey, don't throw it. You get up.
I get what? What happens if I throw it?
You get fined. You do get fined.
Oh, wait.
If you throw it in there, yeah.
What if I throw it at a car?
Even worse.
Got a craving? Wing it. For as little as $6.99, get wings, a personal pan pizza, or a melt. Add a side, fries, or maybe wings. Dunk that fry. Just don't forget the wings. A combo for every taste. Order online or in the app.
God damn, boy. See, now this is what you needed right here. Fresh taper. You already know how to put a little bit of sea salt. He was bugging, but look how I made his hair look. Hairline is on point. I cut him up on top so everything's even. It's gonna lay nicely like that. He's gonna have the fangs. He was crying about I cut it too short. He hasn't even seen it. Go to the bathroom, check it out. Chat, he's a troller, so let's see. He's a troller. Give it a buck, give it a buck. Not bad, decent.
It's not bad.
What do you mean it's not bad? It's not
Yeah,
bad,
I'm
girl.
saying it's not bad.
Hey, shout out to the trenches though. We're looking.
Boy, sometimes, boy, they hard to please, man, but they the ones that make you better. Boy, I know that boy, that's a saucy haircut right there, man, but golly, some clients be horrible, hard to please, man. Anyways, I ain't gonna rant.
In the trenches right now, but we're lit.
Rant is real.
No, get that shit don't even work. You looking good though? Damn, I lucky got you right with the mullet right here. Let me see, turn on. 360. Ooh. Bro, I got you crispy. Stop fucking crying next time. Who the fuck did this to your hair? Looks like a fucking donkey bit your head. What's going on here, bro?
It's my fucking hard hat from work. Fuck my shit up.
What we doing today, little bro?
Give me the Richard Rios, son.
The Richard Rios JV special?
Yep.
You sure?
Yep.
Let's see. God damn, boy. Just like that. We give you the mech.
I'm gonna just say this real quick, man. Man, it's so important as a barber to be on top of like cultural things and trends and things like that because what I'm picking up right now, man, they picking up certain slangs that I don't even know about. Early in the first haircut, he said fangs, right? The demographic I cut, you know, it's not straight hair, you know, black, African American, a few Hispanics, but I don't do really long style like that. So when he says fang, that's a terminology that I don't really know. I know it now, right? So I'm able to kind of expand my territory, my knowledge, and my verbiage and everything, and just to understand if I ever get a client like that, I know that terminology. But and even the haircut this young guy just said, he just gave a reference to somebody. I don't know who that is, so it's important to know what's going on in your culture, the trends, what's new, what's in, and what's not. Being an old school barber, that's just an excuse to not grow. You know, FedEx, Coca-Cola, they're old school. They've been around for a long time, but they grow. They go with the trends. They go with what's new. They're innovative. But man, I'm loving this video, bro. Wow.
Mexican Richard Rios, homie. Let me see that. Head down, head down. Let me see that hairline. That's what we call right there. A plus. In geometry class, your chat. You already know we had to use that heme wax with the sea salt combo. Got my boy crispy. Look, he wanted a taper in the back, but since he has this big blob on the back of his head, and it's not only because his hair is thick, but it's because he has this mean ass occipital bone. So I told him, I'm not his barber. I'm his image consultant. And if we grow this out and this, like think about it. As a good barber, I'm gonna tell him to, even though he wants that taper, he grows this out and this rounds out better. It's gonna give his head a way better silhouette. And he's gonna be looking fly. So nice little burner, right? This one's gonna go crazy because we only brought one blade. And this guy was over here fucking shaving his balls with it and shit. So look the nice. Yeah. Hold on. I know that shit burn. All right, go ahead. Look in the mirror. Let me know. How are you feeling, son?
That shit tough, son. I'm feeling good, bro. I'm feeling like a new person.
I need a fucking haircut now. Y'all cannot be fly. And I'm just...
I got you, son. I got you right.
You got me?
Yeah.
Oh, this guy, chat, actually, quick story. He wanted to become a barber, but he's just like everybody else.
You heard G, right?
Anyways, yeah, he fucking started barbering and he quit it same day. How we looking though?
I'm looking good, bro.
Give me a rating, 1 out of 10.
I'm always, bro. You know I gotta fly my barber out.
Yep, he cashed me out 3 racks for this one.
I even buy his flight and everything. Let him stay here for free.
Hey, get your ass to Brooman, right? Come here.
We back from Chicago. I know we was having fun out there. We was snowboarding, went outside with the boys. That's how it be once you scale your business to the next level and you don't gotta be behind the chair.
I know y'all in Chicago, but golly, shot time, y'all some VLs, some Night Kings, what was that? Anyway,
Making money. You know what I mean?
man, I hope this thing record. I've been over here talking. Let me just double check, man. You know I'm an old man right here. All right, we're doing something. We're doing something. We're doing something. Okay, so going real quick, man, before we even just dig deeper into the video, look like he's in the shot right now, saying that he's in a different location. But man, what I'm saying right now is dope. It's fire. It's getting me excited, about the barber game and stuff like that, man. But real quick into what I'm doing right now, man. So it's one thing to have an aspiration, and it's another thing to have a goal, right? But a lot of the time we don't have strategy. And without strategy, our goals won't be met because sometimes we don't know how to cross that bridge from an aspiration to a goal, right? It takes strategy, right? It takes strategy to build that bridge, right? Have the right tools, have the right infrastructure, the whole nine. So this right here, it's my aspiration, my goals, but most importantly, my strategy. And I'm gonna just share a few with you. So y'all know me, man. I was a six-figure barber, lost it all in 2024, along with a whole lot of things, right? But man, the Lord had mercy upon me and allow certain things to stay intact. So I'm yet grateful, right? But now I'm in a humble position to where I'm building up my clientele up again and my revenue back up to six figures, right? So with that though, I have the aspiration, I have my goal, but I need strategy. So I'm gonna just go over a few things real quick, man, and I hope that you can learn and pick up some of these things. So right now I have this thing circled right here. I have this circle. This is my business right now in this circle, right? So I have my client, I have an X amount of clients, I make an X amount of money every single month. My marketing strategy is XYZ. My system is XYZ. My location is Euless, HEB, Mid-Cities area, right? So I have all of these things in what I'm currently doing right now, right? My services I provide, my whole business structure, the whole nine. But in order for me to get to where I'm going, I have to take what I have now and elevate. But there's certain systems and strategies I have to do to elevate. And the main three things is my marketing, my services, and my numbers. We'll go over those things right after this. But marketing, services, and numbers. If you look at any barber, one or two or three of these things are usually off. If we can get these things in order, if I can get these things back in order, I'll start to see my business elevate. So marketing, the services you render, and we have to look at our numbers. Our numbers now is going to let us know where our numbers need to be in order to get to our goals. Every single goal you have should be tied together with the number. And we'll get to that later. Let's continue.
You can make money through your business by building a personal brand. You could get out the city wherever you want. I've been going everywhere. Cancun, Seattle again, Chicago. Next would be probably like Puerto Rico with a baddie or something. But we're back in the city. We're in the shop. About to go crazy right now. The main reason that I did this, one time I was scrolling through IG. And a lot of y'all scroll IG and y'all just fucking brain roll. You hate on people. You don't get inspired. I mean, you could get inspired. I'm not talking to all of y'all. Some of y'all actually think the positive out of it. This specific guy's name is Vincent Fisher. And he was on a call with this other guy named Daniel G. This guy, another big sales rep, 615 million. But he was on FaceTime with Daniel, and he said, look, Vincent, the next move that you want, if you want to really take it to the next level and go from six-figure fitness to $1 million fitness, he's like, you got to open up six-figure fitness headquarters. And I'm not going to fucking sit around and just, oh, yeah, you're going to open this headquarters. And I was like, yo, that's fucking facts. That's what I need. Like, I can't be in that little ass shop that I was before. I used that as inspiration. I wasn't just looking at it like, oh, like, damn. Oh, okay. Just another guy just rich success, you know. I was like, yo, that's fucking facts. If you want to take it to the next level, open a fucking headquarters. And that's literally that same fucking day. I called like 3 realtors. I looked for hella spaces and I couldn't find it. But I ain't fucking stopped because this shit was not easy to find. So I kept fucking hitting up people until I found my boy Morrow. Shout out to my boy Morrow. You know, he's gonna come check it out soon. But hey, he got me right with the perfect. I told him I want something around 1,000 square feet. He got me perfect. I told him I need a bathroom in there and I need a build. He said, for sure, Brody, I got you. A month later, the keys were in my hand. A month later, this shit was fucking done. Alright, so when you see something, don't take it as if, you know, just hate on it or just like, damn, I wish I could be there. Take fucking action. And that's what I've been doing all my life. One thing about me is I don't fucking bullshit. If I want something, if I have something in my mind, I'm gonna fucking do it. And that's what I want y'all to do as well. And at the end of the day, it's all mindset. A lot of you have some weak ass mindsets. You have to re-engineer your whole brain. Think everything positive. Don't look at the negative side of life. And when it is negative, it's not going the way you want it. Do the best out of it. And I had to spend a shit ton of money on this, but it's gonna make me millions back. It's an investment. Also, a lot of y'all are so cheap on yourselves and don't want to invest into yourselves. You know, you have to invest into better tools, better information, bridge the gap between you, your brain, and the information you're missing out of. If not, you're not gonna get money. The only reason you're not getting money is because you don't know how to make money. And you're too fucking lazy to go check it out and see how to make money. So invest. Until you gotta pay people to give you the sauce. And it's not, oh, buying your mentorship reports or you're scamming me. No. Broke people always think an opportunity is a scam. So don't be that guy. Invest into yourself. Let's make it fucking happen, alright? And you're the first client.
Facts. I ain't even gonna touch on that, man, but everything he said was facts, man. We got to invest in ourselves. But one thing I realized about this young man here is that he was decisive. A lot of times our problem is that we're indecisive. We have a goal, we have a plan, we have, you know, somebody point us in the right direction, and we have analysis paralysis, man. And bro, that's not gonna get us nowhere, bro. You know how many people have the greatest ideas, right? The greatest plans, but they're indecisive, so they don't never make a decision. Hey man, you can either fail or you can succeed, but you never know unless you will make the decision, right? So man, let's start to be decisive, man. Let's make these decisions, bro. Let's make them.
No way.
You're the first time getting a haircut in the JV team headquarters. How you feeling? How you feeling?
I'm good, bro.
You like it? Does it look good or what?
Hell yeah.
It's a big come up, huh? From the last one? Let's get it. We're gonna get you right today.
Yes, sir.
What we doing?
You know the usual.
Mid taper.
Yep.
Crispy line up. Trim at the top of it.
Mm-hmm.
Let's get to it. Let's get.
But man, I don't know, man. Man, decisive. You have to be decisive because that's how things move. Man, you know how many years I've wasted just having ideas, having dope ideas, aspirations, right? And we are guilty of it. We waste time being indecisive. But when we're decisive, things happen, things move, things starts to shift. But if we ain't doing nothing, ain't nothing moving, ain't nothing getting out the way. You know, and we have to live according to that. Just make a decision. Start implementing new things. Start trying new things, right? And if you're having trouble being decisive, link up with me. Let's mastermind together. Let's figure this thing out. Let's push one another. Look, a man, a woman, whoever needs these 3 people in their lives, right? You need a son, you need a mentor or father figure to get information from. You need a brother figure to share information with. And you need a son figure or a little brother figure to pass down information to, right? We need those 3 figures. Because we all need each other, right? We all need somebody, but let's continue.
Get to it. I was trying to spill like I had the boxes and I need to build this stuff, but we already had a lot of shit. It's not gonna be cheap. Hey, so sweet.
Yeah. Okay. Man, that's Christmas, bro.
You're a fly guy, huh?
That's Christmas, bro.
What's up, my guy Aaron? How are we doing today?
Yeah, good, bro.
Look real clean. Look at that, boys. Quick face like that. Look, this is not a client. This is one of my students. He literally just signed up for top floor barbers, team community, and I told him come through. First day cutting up in the shop. He's gonna peep game. He's gonna see how I cut. The goal is to get my boy quick. Right now he's taking like an hour on a haircut. What do you cut here? No, I'm saying though. They come in, or you're
All right, look, I'm gonna just put your friend right here. So earlier we were talking about the three things that every barber needs to have in check in order to grow, scale, move the needle in your business, right? Your marketing has to be in check, the services you render has to be in check, and your numbers have to be in check. Like bare minimum, bare bones minimum. And once you get these things in check, that's when we can begin to optimize, which means to make better, make your marketing better, know exactly where your people are, right? Where your customers are, where they tread their feet, where their eyes go, know those type of things. Get better with your services, knowing your pain points, knowing what your client needs, knowing the new trends, right? Knowing how long is a good time to have a client in the chair, their preferences and your numbers. We have to know how many customers we have, how many return customers we have, how many new customers we have coming in, and how many customers we have leaving out, right? We have to know these type of numbers. Whatever we want to do on the right side in the future, we have to know what's going on the left side in the present and in the past. But so let's know these. So let's make sure we know these things. But even so, with that, um, I have a sequence of things that needs to happen in order for our business to grow. And once we get this sequence down, we just do it over. Once you have your solution, right? Every great business solves a problem over and over and over again. So what's your product and what's your solution, right? So my product is haircuts. What's my solution? Uh, I do great, I do great haircuts exactly how the client wants it. I solve your grooming needs forever, right? So that's my solution. I solve your grooming needs forever and I cut hair the way you like it. So it'll change and alter over time. But once you have that messaging, once you have that product, once you're solving a problem, you have to take that and take it to the marketplace. You take it to the marketplace through marketing. This is one thing a lot of barbers lack with, don't know how to do. A lot of barbers are used to just sitting in the shop and just waiting for walk-ins to come in, right? Which is cool, which is awesome, but we'll touch on that later. But as a barber, you have to have these skills so that you can be a recession-proof barber, right? So, marketing. Look at what you're doing now to market. Analyze what you're doing now to market. Think about what it is. Think about is it working, and think about nothing at all. 9 times out of 10, you have no clue what it is. So, so marketing. It's number one, marketing. After you got your business model, market it, right? You got to go to the market and sell it. So there's so many vehicles, avenues you can use to market your vehicle. I mean, to market your company. And I wrote just a few down. And a lot of these are plays that I've done and I'm starting to do them again. So one is ads. Another one is leveraging a Facebook group, um, a free haircut campaign, all kind of different campaigns, 25% off campaign. Your booking app, that's a form of marketing. Google My Business, that's a form of marketing. Referral, events, uh, content on social media, leveraging social media. And another thing I'll say this, congregation, congregation, right? What that is wherever people congregate, that's like a jackpot for you, right? In a gym, a church, a high school, a college, open gym. These places are ideal because people congregate there and there's one big demographic in one place, right? If you go to a church, it's going to be one demographic there, right? You're going to have families. You're going to have, if you go to a black church, it's going to be number of black people there, right? So that's, if you cut black people's hair, that's a good place for you to go. Open gyms. If you got a sporty type of brand, right? Young people, go to an open gym, promote over there, do what if that's your, go wherever your demographic congregates at. That's where you want to go. But yeah, so marketing. That's just a grand scheme of things. Let's continue with the video.
Do you do like side by side first, or you do everything all together? I do side by side first. So my boy was working at McDonald's, and they were overbooking his ass right there. And right there, how much were they paying you an hour?
20.
20 an hour. And now how much you charging right now?
20 an hour.
And you take an hour on a haircut, right?
Yeah.
So right now he doubled it because he's making 40 an hour cutting hair on his own time. But the point of this, like the main reason that we got together is because I was like, bro, you're charging 40 and I do 2 people 1 hour. Speed does not mean that you're sacrificing quality. Speed just means better systems, better efficiency. You're being smarter with it. Why you pick up the clipper though? Like, well, what made you like, I want to try this out?
I was watching this and I was thinking about getting barber and I showed my dad. It was pretty bad at first, but I was like, it wasn't as hard as I thought. So if I give it a couple more tries, it might be decent. So I just stuck to it.
You stuck to it. Now we're about to run up 80 to 100 an hour. And how old are you?
18.
My boy is 18 years old. Stop playing with him. By 20, how much you making a month right now? You said like
4K.
4K? If he locks in 1 or 2 years, for sure by 20, he's a 10K a month barber. Easy, I'm telling you, that's all it takes. I mean, actually, in 1 year, because the easiest way to make 10K is to charge 50. So he's charging 40 right now. Once he goes up to 50 with the right marketing that we're teaching him right now, he's going to be able to get 50 clients a week at $50 and only working 25 hours a week because 50 divided by 2 is...
That young boy, he like that sound went out of his head like, yeah, 50 times a week, $50, 30 minutes, $10,000 a month. That boy like, yeah, that boy dreaming, but it's not just a dream, it's reality. You can make that as a barber for sure. There's so much as a barber, but my question is this. Like, how do y'all feel about talking about how much you make in front of clients, right? Like this barber here, he has a client sitting in his chair and he's talking about numbers and stuff. I can make this 10K a month, 8, 9, 10K a month, 6 figures, all these numbers. How do y'all feel about talking about that, when a client is sitting in the chair? I'll be wondering, like, well, I'm uncomfortable with talking about that. Clients ask me, hey, bro, how many heads you cutting a day? Man, I can't stand answering that question. I'm cool. Most of the time. Sometimes, I have a conversation with it depending on who it is. But so no one, do y'all think it's appropriate to talk about how much you make as a barber in front of a client? And two, how do y'all think clients feel when you talk about, oh, you make X, Y, and Z as a barber? Answer below.
25, and just like that, you only gotta work 25 hours a week, and then 10K a month, baby. Because that's what I was charging in high school, and I was able to do 50 people every single week during high school. So if you're in school right now, don't be complaining, talking about, oh, I don't got time, or if you're in a different location, oh, I live in a small town. Get to work, that's even better. If you're in a small town, become the barber in a small town. So what's up now? Anybody feel it now? How's life been after cutting hair and stuff?
No more freedom.
More freedom, yeah, that's the best thing. Even to this day, people think that barbering actually don't take you nowhere, but we clearly know where it takes you, you know what I mean? If you lock in, you promote yourself right. And that goes with everything. Anybody could be a barber, but I tell this to all my students and literally everybody, not just barbers. Create a personal brand. Start posting on social media. You have no idea what doors will open. If you post on TikTok, or you post on YouTube. I have sponsorships. I have Timo hitting me up after I did a Timo video. I got Babyless, I got Stylecraft hitting me up. So, you just gotta stay down till you come up and live abundantly. You feel me? Literally. Yeah. Ooh, the sea salt? I was gonna use the anti-frizz. I'm just gonna put the new sea salt spray on my boy, just to amp up his curls. It's literally made to enhance your curls, give that nice natural look, like if you just got off the beach. And it has that nice cocoa smell.
Hey, look, I just want to say something real quick before I get off. We're at like the 11-minute mark. I ain't gonna make this video too long, but one thing I realized about this barber, I'm pointing two things, is that his hairstyle is almost virtually the same as everybody he done cut in this whole video, right? That's number one. Even the barber that he's mentoring, They virtually have like a very, very similar haircut. What am I saying? Um, you attract who you are, right? People that come to you because you remind them, of themselves, right? And then vice versa. You attract your people, you attract your tribe, right? So they have confidence in the style he does because that's the kind of style he wears, right? And another thing, how can I put it? He's virtually doing the same style over and over and over again. He's solving a similar problem over and over and over again. He's skilled at that style of hair. He's skilled at that hair texture. He's skilled at the tapers and the type of blends and the things that he does for his demographic. A lot of this stuff, it's simple. It might be hard, it might be difficult, but it's simple. There's a system going on with this young guy. And it's the same kind of system we have to look at in our business. You don't have to do this, that, and the third. I believe in the power of one, doing one thing very, very good over and over and over again, man. Bro, six figures. But look though, man, I'm gonna stop that video right there, and let me just go over a few more things, man. This how we can help each other out. So we talked about all the different kind of marketing strategies, right? The free haircut campaigns, uh, Facebook ads, YouTube ads, Google ads, which should be like the main one. Leveraging the Facebook group, right? Going into that Facebook group and really blending in, not spamming, but adding value, right? One thing I did, this wasn't even with barbering. This is when I started my junk removal business. We have a local group, right? It's like a next door group. And there be drama and stuff in the next door group sometimes, man, with our neighborhood. Ain't no perfect neighborhood, but so the type of content, drama content, always go crazy. So I merged, and this is another thing. I merged my content with something that always goes viral. So junk removal was a drama, right? So I acted like so I was coming home. I got a junk removal truck, right? I got a pickup truck. So it's like a third car in my house. So I had the camera. I'm driving in my car, but I made it seem as if I was recording and a random truck was in my driveway. And I'm like, man, hold up, man, who truck is this in my driveway, man? Who, you know what I'm saying? Like, folks is up or something. So in the video, I'm about the car or whatnot. I pull up to the truck, and I'm like, man, who truck is this? Then boom, I flipped the script. Then I was like, oh, I remember who this truck is. I'm tripping. This is our junk removal truck. Squared away, cleaned up a junk removal in Hurst, Texas, DFW, blah, blah, blah. Gave the whole spill. And it did well in the group, man. And let's just say a whole lot of great things came out from that, right? Great connections, all some great stuff. But I had a lot of good feedback too at the same time. So leverage groups, leverage groups, but you got to do it in a strategic way, right? But yeah, so marketing, content, get your content right, event. So once event, so I have so many different plays about different marketing strategies that you can do, implement, figure out which one works best for you, what's the easiest one for you to do, and which one gives you the most traction. So once you market, you're gonna have an inflow of customers coming in. And real quick, I'm gonna just give you the steps. You have an inflow of customers. You're gonna service that customer. You're gonna take a photo, a video, before and after photos and videos, the whole nine. After that, you're gonna ask for a review or ask or a referral, right? You either after that you're either gonna rebook them or instantly rebook them or send them on their way, but retarget them 2 3 weeks down the line. But in the midst of that 2 weeks, you're supposed to have the information, send them value content. do some kind of consistent value content because throughout the week, uh, how to maintain your style throughout the week, whatever it may be. That in itself is gonna separate you from 90% of barbers, right? Do that, and then they're gonna rebook. Keep on repeating that process over and over again, optimizing it. And while you're doing that, look at your numbers. Remember, marketing, services, and your numbers. Analyze your numbers. See how many new customers are coming in. By the third time they come in, that same customer, uh, that it's not a customer no more. That's your clientele, right? And you build from there. But strategy, I'm gonna go over this thing more because it's so much. It's so much. It's so much, right? This strategy right here, and this is the bare bones. I done hit uh I done hit $1,000 days, right? I done made six figures, over and over again, 8,000, 9,000, $10,000 months over and over again, right? But it's all due to a strategy, right? I done had major pitfalls. I'm recovering from a major pitfall, but man, I have to be consistent, and I want you to be consistent too. If you need help being consistent, mastermind with me, link up with me, man, and let's do this thing together. And that's a cutter concept. See y'all later. Peace.